Today is May the 11th. What should I do when friends betray me? Let's find out together as we read Psalm 55 and 56 and Proverbs 13. Today I'd like you to read Psalm 55 and 56 and then take a look at Proverbs chapter 13. We're going to focus on Psalm, though. Psalm 55 and 56 deal with David's enemies. They are pursuing David. I can't read Psalm 56 without remembering that when my daughter attended Taylor University, all of the girls in her dormitory had t-shirts printed with the King James Version of Psalm 56:1. Have mercy on me, O God, for men hotly pursue me. David felt that hot pursuit as well. David felt that he was being hounded by his enemies, boxed in on all sides. The introduction to Psalm 56 said this is regarding the time the Philistines seized him in Gath. His enemies are closing in on him. David says in 55:3, my enemies shout at me, making loud and wicked threats. They bring trouble on me and angrily hunt me down. In Psalm 56, he talks about the verbal attacks of his enemies. I'm constantly hounded by those who slander me, and many are boldly attacking me. That was verse 2. Then again in verse 5, they're always twisting what I say. They spend their days plotting to harm me. David found himself attacked on all sides by his enemies. But to make matters worse, his own friends betrayed him. Psalm 55, verses 12 and 13. It's not an enemy who taunts me. I could bear that. It's not my foes who so arrogantly insult me. I could have hidden from them. Instead, it's you, my equal, my companion, my close friend. What good fellowship we once enjoyed as we walked together to the house of God. And then later on in verses 20 and 21, as for my companion, he betrayed his friends. He broke his promises. His words are as smooth as butter, but in his heart is war. His words are as soothing as lotion, but underneath are daggers. So what do we do when friends betray us? What do we do when a former friend becomes an adversary? When, for whatever reason, they do things that make us feel pursued, hounded, betrayed. Well, David has a very simple formula in 55:22. He says, give your burdens to the Lord and he'll take care of you. He won't permit the godly to slip and fall. Then in Psalm 56, verse 11, I trust in God, so why should I be afraid? What can mere mortals do to me? David says there is one friend who will not betray, and that's God. So trust in God. Go to God. In Proverbs 13, in that chapter, you will have noticed that most of the chapter jumps between the wise and the fool, the wise and the mocker, the godly and the wicked. The wicked here are those who might end up betraying us. Look at verse 5. The godly hate lies. The wicked cause shame and disgrace. Even friends can shame us, disgrace us. Even friends can betray us. David says God never will. Go to God. trust in God. He'll never betray you. Like, follow, and subscribe to this devotional on whatever platform you use to listen to it. Email your questions to us at questions@becomehope.com. Tomorrow, we'll ask the question, just how bad was the division between Jesus and the Pharisees?